are back, and I have the Philadelphia Mayor, Mayor Michael Nutter. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great.
Happy
fantastic,
New Year to you.
great. Happy New Year to you and to all the viewers. Fantastic weather. It's holding up.
So far, it's
Crowds
holding
are
up.
great.
Now, let me tell you, this parade is all about family tradition.
Yeah.
And when you watch all the divisions, I mean, they all have these elaborate costumes.
Sure.
They're competing against one another, but the one thing they have in common is that tradition, and it's also a Philadelphia tradition.
Absolutely. Well, this is the oldest folk festival of its kind in the United States of America. And while there may be a little bit of competition going on, there's a tremendous amount of camaraderie.
Yeah.
They all pretty much know each other. It is a pure Philadelphia tradition, and it really is family fun. This young lady wanted to talk to me, and I just pulled her over.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Can you give him a high five? I want to see you give him a high five. You know, when you were walking down, I saw you walk down the street waving to everybody. I mean, isn't this great to start the new year, seeing everyone come together in this city and have a good time?
Yeah, no, it is a true tradition. We want to thank the Mummers and certainly Congressman Brady. The Traditions Fund helps us to, quite frankly, cover some of the costs of this, but it is a fantastic event. It really has become the family fun thing. First day of the new year, just a lot of music, a lot of camaraderie, and the outfits and the floats get better and better every year.
That they do. Mayor Nutter, enjoy the new year and the rest of the day. Steve, we go to you in the booth.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Mayor, and Happy New Year to both of you. And with me are two legends. Judge Jacob Hart, who today is just Jake, with Avalon String Band fame, and of course, Mr. Ambassador himself, one of the greatest mummers of all time, Mr. Bob Shannon Jr.
Thank you, Steve.
Bob. Quaker City String Band.
Thank you.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. And
You
we're
bet.
waiting for the string bands. You can see some of the props are being moved in now for our first band, which will be Overbrook String Band, and we'll do that momentarily. But it's been a very good parade. I mean, the comics, the winches were amazing, and the fancies were beautiful as can be. And now we're looking forward to the string bands. Now, you were captain from 72 to 2008, somewhere there, right?
Yeah, real long.
Yeah, so what do you think of these captains today?
Well, like somebody just said to me outside, you were the kind of guys that would throw a kiss and wave to somebody. Yeah, we would do our job and all like that. But these guys are acrobatic. They're showmen. They know what they're doing.
All right. We're going to turn around while we're doing this because I just got word that they're ready to go, and we don't want to miss a moment of it. But I hear what you're saying, that they're awesome. And Bob's going to be with us for the first few bands, and he's got to get back out on the street. And Jake is going to be with us throughout the duration of the 17 bands. And these 17 bands begin with Overbrook String Band. This is Captain Bill Rosano, and their theme title is Headin' for the Hills. It's a hillbilly theme with a shotgun wedding.
He's a brand new captain, too, this year.
Yes, he is, taking over from the chief. This group is out of Delaware County, Seacane, and Upper Darby. A lot of volunteer firefighters involved with them. Now, this starts out, folks, as a sort of a typical day in the Smoky Mountains, and there's a young man who's feeling his oats and celebrating his good fortune, but things don't quite work out the way that he expected it to. But then again, in the end, he finds out it does.
This is one of a couple of bands that are actually trying to base their theme on a plot as opposed to just music and costume. There's a story that goes with this, as Steve pointed out. And last year's captain, John Hicks, is back playing in the band as an accordion player.
There he is right there on the prop.
There he is, right in front of us.
To the right, as you look at it on your screen there, he's in that prop. And so they get a precise amount of time to perform. They have to stay under that time, under 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Greater Overbrook String Band as we begin the String Band Division in the 2013 Sugar House Casino Mummers Parade. Wow. Great start. First year, Bill Rosano, captain. Be proud of that, Bill. Wonderful job. Fine performance by Greater Overbrook String Band.
I noticed a lot of things about this band that I never heard before. There's a lot of depth in the music. They were playing multiple tunes at once when they put Orange Blossom Special together with Golden Slippers. They had more sax runs. It's another example of a band trying to move up, and they sounded like they might very well do that.
They were excellent, and the new captain, the first year for a captain, I think he did unbelievable. He stepped up and did his job. He really did.
You made a point. You were observing how animated the judges were during that. They seemed to really enjoy it.
Yeah, the judges are very animated, and they're all music judges too. So you know darn well they're into the music part.
Well, and it's a storyline that shows again, that maybe proves that adage that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
And there were a lot of little details. All the women had little tags hanging from their hats that said 2 cents to show how poor they were. The rocking chairs that are in that little shed there are actually residue from Hurricane Sandy.
And the granny
found them.
And the granny that's on there is John Milloway, who was a banjo player who has been in that band from the first year.
I started with that band,
That's right.
and he's the first mummer I ever spoke to in my life.
Yep.
John Milloway is the first mummer you ever spoke to?
Yes, and he's still doing it.
And he's a very, very nice man, too.
Yes, he is.
Well, that's awesome. I know we're going to try to catch up with Bill Rosano. I don't know if it's ready yet, if he's ready yet, or if we're ready yet for that. Let me know, folks in the booth, if he is. But Greater Overbrook String Band leading us off. After Greater Overbrook, waiting to get into position now is Durning String Band with Captain Joe Pamonte. After that will be the original Trilby String Band, and then fourth up will be Broomall, and then South Philadelphia String Band. Going up fifth again, and Denny Palandro says, you know what, they think they may take it this year even from that position. So we got some really, really fine performances just staring us in the face. Let's go right now to catch up with the captain, Bill Rosano.
All right, guys. Bill Rosano, fantastic performance. Where'd you come up with all of this idea?
Well, it's a collective effort. It's a whole group effort here. We start, as you know, all year round. It's an all-year-round collective effort. I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for the great bunch of guys and girls behind me as an organization. We have a great organization.
The hillbilly theme. There you see it happening. You got the mountains in the background. A lot of work went on here, huh?
Yes, a lot of work. A lot of hours in them backdrops. A lot of hours. Shout out to Whoopi, our costumer there. Really looked good.
Are you looking the form that you're seeing here? It looks very coordinated, symmetrical.
Yeah, our lines look good today. That's really good. We got our left and our right today, really. I do want to take one special moment, though, and give a special shout-out to Danny Kyle. We lost a good member this year. He was my mentor in this string band for the last 4 years, and we miss him. We dedicate this parade to Danny Kyle.
Well said, Bill. And Happy New Year to you, and congratulations on a great performance. We'll be back from Center City. See ya. Happy New Year, everyone.